what the word justified means is it right? Okay, is this right? Is it just? Is it fair? Should it be done? Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good. Now, in each case, provide your rationale. It defines it for you. It's the reason behind your thinking. So your rationale is your why. Okay? Here's what we're going to do. The two groups that are over here by the desk are going to take scenario number 1. The two groups here in the middle are going to take scenario number 2. And you guys right here are going to take scenario number 3. Are we clear? So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. What I want you to do very silently right now is read your scenario. What's what? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me about that. There's a punch out here from my center group. It's moral. And O got punched out, so moral duty. Thank you, Peyton. Share your reasonings with your group and be prepared to share with the class. You have 2 minutes.
Okay, we're done. I didn't even realize what they were asking. We were working for those resources and somebody's coming to take over. But what if they're training?
What if like the mother country is like, oh, we're just going to use your resources, we're not going to tax you, so tax you more than anyone else?
Yeah, like if they had a benefit.
Like,
So
not
it could
someone's
I need some money. You want more resources? I need money.
and they're just like, oh, well,
I said,
So this is what they're living on, right? They can't charge their religion. So would it be justified? Let's put on. Right.
and with our hospital, people would be down every day.
If you think it's always justified.
No, that's why I'm confused. I don't understand what it means to go and justify against it or not.
To go get let's think about it. You're out here. If there are large groups of people who
Most
are
countries need education.
Sometimes just because
And worse because without
large groups of people, they don't have enough.
I wouldn't like to do this on purpose, but what if we got
What do these people
benefits?
do?
Just like he was saying.
They get together and talk to the government.
You know how when they talk about work and stuff like that, you know how when people go to war, but they have allies and stuff, so if someone comes to fight them, they have other people to come around. What if that was
Sometimes justified. We're in always? Always? Okay.
Yeah.
Some person picked to give me their reason, their justification first.
I said always because most colonies need a good education, hospitals and roads to have a stable society.
Okay. So it's justified for another country to come in and say, we're going to kind of take over you, we're going to govern you, but we're going to help you out. We're going to educate you, we're going to make sure you have good roads, good hospitals, and things like that.
Yeah.
It's
Anybody?
beneficial to both.
What do you mean by that?
Like, we're helping them out and we're getting more territory, so it's beneficial.
Okay. Does anybody have a add-on, agree, disagree, or a different reason?
No, that's big when I stayed.
What do you have?
I put always because by that country being taught or educated, and you know stuff it would go to waste, and by another somebody else coming over to govern it, it will make things better.
Okay. Totally agree. Good job, y'all. Who's not asked to attend? Africa. Any of our African groups are not asked to attend. This ties into the fever of nationalism, remember. Okay, so these groups are just totally dismissed. They're not even attending this conference that says, hey, we're going to split up all your land. How should we go about doing that? They get no say. They're not at the table. Now, this group gets together and there are a few things that they do that they agree to. What do they agree to? How are they going to divide up Africa?
So
What's their agreement?
Rule of
building
occupation.
soldiers and a mission.
That's the first one. Rule of occupation. And I need one person to be our supply grabber from each group and come over here and see me by my desk. Should we go over there? And then I'm gonna give y'all each two of these. So I have extras, if they fall and you lose them. Whoa, whoa, come on. That's too soon, that's too soon. Too soon. All right, we're good? One more what? One more packet? Huh? We're done. You're welcome. We're done. Hey y'all, remember how I said you don't need that paper anymore? I totally lied to you. I mean, I didn't say you didn't need it anymore. I just said that make sure you still have it because we do need it. On the back, we're gonna go to almost to a third of the way down where it says nice and bold, scramble for Africa. So the hook paper that we have, we're gonna go flip that over and we're gonna look where it says scramble for Africa. Are y'all with me?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody make sure your group members are on track with us. So we have this section right here, it says Scramble for Africa. I'm gonna move it in just a second so you can see the cartoon again. The cartoon's gonna set us up for our game that we're about to play. I want you to preview the cartoon and answer these questions in this stop and jot section. What's the Scramble for Africa all about? Who's involved? What are some of the motivating factors of this scramble? So look at this picture for just a moment. So all I want you to do is look at the picture and just describe to me what these people are doing. What does it look like?
Like trying to get a piece of the land.
Okay. Does it remind you of a childhood game you might have perhaps played in PE?
Tug of war.
Yeah.
Tug of war. Doesn't it look like that? Like they're all. Oh, were you talking about the parachute win? Maybe, but I'm gonna go with tug of war here because of what the Scramble for Africa is about. What is it about, y'all? Anna, do you have something?
Yeah, everybody wanted to be like to own Africa, so that's what the picture's showing.
Okay. When you scramble for something, what does that imply?
You're trying to get it.
Fighting for it?
You're trying to get there first.
Trying to get there first. It's like a mad dash, right? A big rush, a big race. And so they're all working towards it. And is there anybody in here that might have some idea as far as a motivating factor would go? Alexis has her hand up, and then I'll come to you, Jake.
To own more territory, the power of having more territory to spread. For more resources.
Okay.
I said it's full of raw materials like diamonds, and if they get like their raw materials, they can go back to their country and make their country rich.
Okay. Anna?
You can get more trade routes if you own Africa.
Okay.
It'll be easier to trade, you can get more materials faster.
All right. I can agree with all of those reasons. Kenneth, did you have something different? Because I know your hand was up.
No, I was gonna say the resources too.
All right. Thank you.
So France and Spain are on this side, so what's going to be this side? Germany. Yeah, so they're on this side. Britain and this side also.
Yeah, they're gonna go.
Yeah, the UK and France. Because you couldn't anywhere up here. I'm trying to think that you are like playing the territory is too much people, so like Germany don't want to go way down there. It would be nice to go way down there. Like Britain and the UK, it's like big, like trade along there.
You're gonna want to make yours.
Britain can go all the way around here, set up there. Germany has to go all the way around there.
that's good for trees.
Just draw a line for each other.
Oh, yes, I do too.
Then that has to be 6 times.
These are all of that.
You get 4 dots and I get 4, but we alternate. So you pick one, I pick one. You pick one, I don't get 4.
So first,
What do you mean? Britain in France?
Yeah, Brittany France.
I'm Britain.
Oh, you ready?
Wait,
So we just draw it. Where would we draw the dots? Well, it says, you see Africa has a trade route.
so finish up as quickly as possible, then I need game sheets together.
Take all this right here. Hey.
It was my turn.
Alright, stop! Wherever we are, it is now 10:48, we have a minute, so this has to
Hurry up
happen
and do
very
your last
quickly.
two.
You need to listen. Game sheets and your maps all together in the center of your group. Markers, rulers, and measurement tape, whatever you want to call it, in the bag. In the middle of your group. Map on top. Make sure at least one person's name's on that map so if it gets mixed up, we know whose it is. We will pick up with our debrief questions on this game tomorrow. They'll give us some time to sort of think about what happened and maybe like the stress that we were feeling, kind of pick our places, okay? Don't forget that our DBQ is focusing on the motives of imperialization. Today, as you were reading the rounds and went through your country's motives, why you were picking certain places. Homework, white man's garden, you guys are great. Leave your stuff in the middle, I'll pick it up. And